And this is Freedom Summer, and this is what we're gonna do. Freedom Summer. I want my freedom. I was kidnapped by the state of Maryland and the state of Illinois because I was making a documentary about the war on drugs, N62528. Everything from 2008 till this present date is documented. That's Governor Westmore. That's Governor Westmore. That's Jared Jimenez from the Board of Elections. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. That's the IRS. I'm out $250 million. Y'all made me homeless. Y'all took everything I owned, but I built myself back up. I rebranded myself. Shorties, the self-help organization for the redevelopment and re-education of the young. All right? That's the state prosecutor's office. All right? And y'all need to file them charges against Scott Shellenberger. That's Kwaise and Fume. I got videos with Kwaise, Johnny Oleski, Mayor Brandon Scott, Sarbanes, anybody in Baltimore. I got you on film. It's all about Baltimore, the money behind the machine. That's Brian Frosh. That's Senator Ben Cardin's. Senator Ben Cardin's got everything from 2007 till now. He got to turn it over. It's in his possession. He's a representative. He represents the people. All right? That's Al Redmer. I was insured when I went to Illinois for $1 million. I had $250,000 policy with Prudential Life Insurance, but my policy at my store was worth $1 million. That's my store on Falls Road. 111950 Falls Road. Shorties. It ain't Jake's Grill, it's Shorties. The landlord wrote an illegal lease, and the state of Maryland accepted that illegal lease. Sheriff Fisher, Judge Turnbull, Judge Souter. All right, we talking about the corruption in the courts and the corruption in Baltimore County. Yeah, all the money behind the machine. We're gonna talk about David Smith and the variances he got for his house when he had his house built out on the Ivy Hill Road off of Falls Road. We're gonna talk about the police that live out there, the judges that live out there. We're gonna talk about David Irwin. And we're gonna talk about Governor O'Malley and his crime machine. That's Maryland. All right. So Governor Westmore, it's you and me, kid. It's Freedom Summer. Y'all changed the ceasefire movement to the peace movement. It's either ceasefire or peace. You got to end this war on drugs. All right? You can't ask for peace if you ain't got war. And you got a war on drugs, and that war on drugs is a war on the black community. Put the guns down? No. Y'all put the guns in our hands. You put the drugs in our community. And then you blaming the victim. You the first black governor. Are you going to stand up for black America? I applied for Martin Luther King's job, and y'all got mad. If you deny you know me on earth, will you deny me you know me in heaven? I got everything documented. From 2008 till now. 443-831-1188. And that's my postal violation, because I was in the Baltimore County Detention Center, the Lake County Detention Center. Just like Letters from a Birmingham Jail. I put it in a movie. I went from Baltimore's worst to Baltimore's best. I'm the 2021 Weaver Award winner. I'm weaving in Baltimore. The world is watching, and I'm going to give them something to see. The greatest show on earth. I'm an activist. I'm not a terrorist. My activism is about the war on drugs, mass incarceration, and homelessness. And today I'm going to feed the homeless. I'm weaving in Baltimore with M&T Bank. These are the people that support me now. All right? And like I said, I'm making a movie about Baltimore. That's my Community Verizon Award. And this is Baltimore. That's Shannon Sneed and Judge Bell. See who she is? That's Nick Mosby and Marilyn Mosby. In 2011, I put a toilet in front of the Towson courthouse about Scott Shellenberger. Now I'm going to do it about black Baltimore. Racism don't work without black cooperation. They call that Jim Crow. They call it Willie Lynch. So I'm going to show you the Willie Lynch syndrome. The haves versus the have-nots. Letters from a Birmingham jail. When Martin Luther King wrote it, I lived it. The haves versus the have-nots. Because Adrian Jones got evidence and knowledge. You feel me? President Biden was Vice President Biden when President Obama asked for the investigation. That's Obama. And that's Kwaise. You feel me? I voted. Ex-felons got a right to vote in Maryland. We got a right to vote. You feel me? We got a right to vote. And that's Get Shorty, 2006. So President Biden got mail, Nick and Marilyn got mail, Jack and Adrian got mail, and that's Loyola Blakefield, because y'all want to assimilate into society. So I gave you your corruption in your machine, the money behind the machine. All right, the money behind the machine. I gave you the judges, the lawyers, the politicians, and I gave you a Whistleblowers Act. The United States Senate got this. Senator Ben Cardin has this. Mikulski had it. You feel me? Corey McRae got it. Jackie Addison got it. Your police commissioner Harrison got it. I'm a whistleblower. I'm an activist and a whistleblower. And y'all got mad. We ain't got no more Martins. We ain't got no more Malcolms. We got self-serving demigods. People that do this shit for money. I'm doing this shit for change. And you said you here for change. So I'm going to give it to you. That's Ivan Bates. And like I said, President Obama asked for an investigation. Got a story called Shorty. And I got plenty of stories about Baltimore. That's President Obama. That's President Obama. That's the Baltimore beat. That's Natasha. She's the chief public defender of the state of Maryland. Right here. See that? Corruption. Maryland courts. Whistleblower. Natasha got that. Alright? It's a Hollywood production. Y'all let Baynard Woods make We Got a Monster. You let Justin Fenton make We Run the City. Y'all let them make We Got the Wire. Well, this is Baltimore rewired. The money behind the machine. What's up? That's my Department of Justice ID number. Just in case something happened to me. I want it all out in the world. That's Marilyn Mosby. That's why she got a toilet. Because she been covering this up. That's the comptroller. We talking about the money behind the prison industry. That's Judge Carrion. City, county, state, and federal levels. Judge Carrion got all the information. So does Peter Francott. That's a production. That's a movie release. To whom it may concern. A movie release. That's Mayor Pugh. That's Brian Frosh. That's Judge Turnbull. That's Governor Hogan. Movie release. Chief Justice Mary Mabera. Judge Cox. Grand jury in Baltimore County. You feel me? Movie release. That's Craig Taylor from Waukegan, Illinois. Alright? Movie release. Shorty documentary. I'm city paper. I'm citywide. And everybody know me. You feel me? Everybody know Shorty. That's 2007. In regards to your documentary, that's Senator Ben Cardin's. That's Sarbanes. And that's Corey McRae, 45th District. Alright? That's jailhouse, contact information. Alright? Whistleblower. That's from jail. Y'all locked me up. Kept me from going to my mother's funeral because I applied for Martin Luther King's job. I was making a movie about being black in America. It's a ghetto Da Vinci Code. Dred Scott, Martin Luther King, and Shorty. We all black men being persecuted. You feel me? So like I said, media wars is real. I was making a movie. They will congratulate a person doing the same thing as you, just not doing the same thing as you. Just not you, just cause it's you. And that's cause it's me. I'm the founding member of the Baltimore Block. We police the police in Baltimore. I've been policing the police since I got here. I'm Shorty. I started my business in 1997. And you know me very well. That's Rod Rosenstein. He been blocking this. That's Cablehoff. He been blocking this. Like I said, Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass. I'm giving you slavery then and slavery now. And that's the ACLU. See that? Bosley Avenue. Letters from a Birmingham jail. Letters from the Baltimore County Detention Center. I'm ready. I'm ready to put this into production. I got my books, my movies, and my toilets. I'm not the clown around town. Y'all locked me up for this toilet? Well, I'm selling toilets. I'm selling toilets about politicians. Greg Bernstein, movie release. Introducing our public defender. Alright? We talking about the Constitution, the First Amendment, freedom of speech, the right to property. And I want my property. I want what belongs to me. That's a Rob Fix production. Shorty, pull your mask up. We're going to turn that into a movie too. All about Brandon Scott and Shorty. Westmore and Shorty. That wasn't a bomb, it was a toilet. Getting ready to cook y'all up. Taking this all over town. Alright? And people are signing it. Congratulations, Shorty. You definitely deserve it. You feel me? And that's Starbucks and Shorty. Starbucks and Shorty. Weaving in Baltimore. Taking a negative and turning it into a positive. You called me a terrorist, I told you I was an activist. So I'm going to terrorize you with the truth and toilets. Happy Father's Day to Joe Davis. Happy Mother's Day to Corrine Davis, because these are my parents. That's Vicki Lawrence and Shorty. And my son. And that's Governor O'Malley. Parole and probation. This is the case. 2012, 2011. And this is me and Zion. Forum panel cites multiple factors to influence kids to join gangs. Dog, I'm not gang related. I'm not gang associated. I'm Shorty. I'm a gang up on myself. You welcome to sign. All different colors, brother. Like I said, this grill feeds Baltimore. And that's me. That's my parole and probation. No attack occurred. Going to the Supreme Court with that toilet. We're going to take that toilet to the Supreme Court. That toilet and Ed Bradley, because Ed Bradley was on that toilet. Block party gets bigger and better. Y'all doing block parties because I started that. I made it popular. All right? See the representatives? Got a story called Shorty. Mine is in the paper. See that, Commissioner Harrison? All right? Carl Snowden from the Department of Justice. Department of Veterans Affairs. I went home on vacation and came back on probation. Y'all held me for 186 days illegally. You feel me? So I put it in a book. Cynthia McKinney had it. Kurt Anderson got it. Congressman Cummings got it. Had it. He ain't here no more, but he got my paperwork. Stephanie Rollins Blake got it. That toilet is my political soapbox, and I'm going to use it because I know it touched your nerves. So I'm going to show the world what being black in America is. My soapbox. That's President Obama's letter asking for an investigation in 2008. That's Franksky, the Big Fat Morning Show, 92Q. That's WJZ, the Baltimore Orioles. Shorty, pull your mask up. Y'all thought that shit was funny? I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious. Because Shorty, pull your mask up, gonna start on mask in Baltimore. Gonna start saying, Shorty, stop shitting on me. It's 2023. That's Elijah Cummings. Alright? They will congratulate a person doing the same thing as you, just not you, just because it's you. That's me and boom. That's Ryan Dorsey and me and my toilet. That's me leaving marches, and these are my toilets. I'm getting ready to shit on y'all 7 days a week. Media wars is real. When I holler shut it down, shut it down. Because like I said, I filmed the police. I'm an activist. Black lives matter, black money matter more. Because we worth more locked up or dead than we is a free black man. Not to clown around town, but I'm getting ready to clown y'all. I'm the Baltimore block. And I've been on the block. I've been to jail. I've been to hell. And early this Sunday morning, I'm with God. Because I'm God's property. And the best of the best in Baltimore. Alright? The Weaver awardee. See the people that signed off on it? Dwayne has been building communities in Baltimore for over 20 years and is passionate about bringing people together, getting them to think about things in new ways, and taking care of them with good food. Dwayne will use this award to support the project The Good in the Hood, which brings people together at family-friendly events to connect and share foods, ideas, and strengthen communities across Baltimore. I'm a Weaver. And I took that money and I put it in a book. And I put it in them toilets. And see what the toilets do? See that? I got squirting toilets. It's better to be pissed off than pissed on. You don't get as wet. And you're going to be my #1 seller. The world is watching Baltimore. I'm going to give them something to see. I'm a free black man. You feel me? I'm a free black man. And we're going to show you how you and your husband been covering this up. Nick Mosby, Marilyn Mosby, the Maryland Black Caucus. Yeah. If you sitting in them seats, you getting ready to get one of them toilets. I debuted my toilets yesterday at the 45th District. Now I'm going to take them down to the Inner Harbor. Anywhere I go, you're going to see it. That first toilet was about Shellenberger. This one's about you. You want to protect white supremacy? They call that Willie Lynch. Read the book.